Hey, folks. First timer, welcome. You picked a doozy. Any other new folks to class? Whoa, it's a full house over there.
Family workout today.
Sweet, I love it. Hey, everybody. Anyone else new to class? We'll get started in about 5 minutes. It's been like a pretty small class so far. We got 17. Usually we get around 60-ish. So they might come in at the last second. You're welcome to use the camera. Again, it looks like my internet cut out, but if you are new, the camera is optional. You're welcome to use it, but don't feel like you need to.
Do we need a mat?
Yeah. If you're on hardwood, I would definitely grab a mat. If you're on carpet, you don't need it. Well, I guess it depends on the carpet. So I'll start in about 3 minutes. So if you want to grab a water or a towel, I think now would be a good time to do that. As I drink water. see lots of familiar people in here so far. Anyone else new? I think we've got one or two, it looks like. Maybe. Trying to remember everybody. Don't forget, we're putting all the recorded workouts onto our website and then also onto YouTube, slowly onto YouTube. But it's getting there. Looks like we're about 33 people. Start in 2 minutes. So the workout today, we've got a lot of upper body work planned. We'll get some leg and core work in, but it's going to be primarily upper body. So it's not going to be easy. It's going to be a tough one. And again, I know I say that every workout, but to where the recorded videos are. Sure. Let me do that now. What is our website? Oh, yeah. So I'll pull that link up. So on this link, just scroll down to the recorded class library. I usually post things, so this workout I'll probably have up by tomorrow because it takes a little bit longer to process. So to put them on YouTube, it takes like several hours for the video to process. So YouTube is definitely behind. I think the best way to do it is through the website. Yep. Any other questions before we get started? Cool. Starting about 30 seconds. So if you're just coming in, looks like there's quite a few more people now. Be sure to grab some water. Whenever I say water, I feel like I need water. In terms of equipment, you don't need anything. All of these are body weight. Again, the only thing I'm going to use is the table that I regularly use for incline and decline stuff. So I've got a table here. You can do it on a chair. You can do it off of a bed. You can really do these on anything. And let's say you're in a completely flat space with nothing, then you can just do them without the incline. Not a big deal. Okay, so again, the workout today, we're going to do some things timed. We're going to do some things as repetitions, but it is primarily upper body focused today. So again, that's going to be lots of pressing and good times. Again, I'm dealing with a little bit of a shoulder issue, so hopefully my form is okay, but we'll see. So I'm going to minimize chat and pin my video is pinned. Cool. So I'm going to get started on my workout clock here. So as always, I've got 2 timers, one on my hand and then one on the screen for me. Okay, so let's get started. Let me lower this a little bit. All right, folks, we're going to start standing and we're just going to start with shoulder rolls. Easy peasy. Okay, slow and steady. If you're a little bit more flexible and you want to go faster, you can. And for the new folks, my internet does cut out every now and then, so apologies. I have a wired connection too. It's the quarantine internet. Everyone's online. I'm going to take my shoulder roll forward now. Again, we're doing primarily upper body work today. So as you can probably imagine, we need to warm the upper body up more than anything. All right, so my shoulder roll, opposite side. Ooh, I'm tight in here today. I'm gonna take it forward, forward shoulder rolls. Remember, folks, warm up should be between really 3 and 10 minutes, somewhere in there. We're definitely not gonna be doing that. It's a class, so we'll do about probably 5 to 6 minutes today. All right, next. But you by no means have to do that. So I see that my internet cut out. If you didn't hear me, my shoulder rolls are going backwards now. Small though. I'm gonna take it forward a little bit bigger. Nothing giant here, just a little bit bigger circles. And you should feel your shoulders burning a little bit here now. Take it backwards. You're cutting out, I know. Bigger shoulder rolls, taking it forward. Take it backwards. You should really feel your shoulders loosening up. Arms over the chest and out, nice and light and relaxed here. Arms are loose. Again, you're welcome to move around a bit. Over the chest and across. Kind of slapping my upper back in a way here, because I just want you to remember the arms are loose here. I'm not making a fist or anything. There's no tension in the arms. Take it up and overhead and down and behind. All right. So the arms again are really loose. Swinging behind. I know it does not look cool. It's kind of goofy looking. But when we're doing a lot of shoulder and chest work, you gotta loosen these up. I'm going to loosen the neck up a little bit, so I'm going to do neck circles. So I'm going to look up and towards the roof, down and to the left, chin to the chest, all the way around. Do this slow and controlled here. Other way. As always with neck stuff, do this slow and steady. Do not do a fast, jerky motion with your neck. I'm going to look over my shoulder and to the right. I'm going to look over my shoulder and to the left. I'm going to keep doing that. About 10 seconds. And one more time to the right and to the left. Good. I'm going to go into some nice light straight punches here. Just extending the arms forward. Again, the key word there is light. I'm not going all out here. Again, the whole purpose here is I'm just trying to loosen up my shoulders. Nice and light on the punches. Good. Extend them forward so you can watch me from the side here. Doesn't need to be beautiful form or anything. We're just loosening everything up. Let's start to go a little bit faster. Again, nothing crazy. About 30 seconds of this kind of mid-tempo speed here. About 10 seconds. Time, relax. Grab a small sip of water if you need it. That was 5 minutes on the dot. Perfect. All right, so pretty easy warm up there. But again, you should feel a lot more loose and relaxed in the chest and the shoulders. Okay, I've got quite a few fun things lined up here. A lot of these are going to be down from the floor and on your knees and all of that. So again, if you're on hardwood, I would suggest getting a mat or throw a couple towels down. I'm on the carpet, so don't have to worry about that. We're going to start fairly easy. you find them to be a little bit too intense, you drop to your knees, okay? So I'm gonna do 15 seconds from my knees, and then I'm gonna do 15 seconds off my knees for this first set, so you can just kind of see what that's gonna look like, okay? So again, that's 30 seconds of push-ups. Then we're gonna hop to our feet and go into jumping jacks, okay? So to start off, nothing too crazy. Push-ups, again, like I said, I'm gonna start on my knees. So if you're on your knees at home, make sure when you drop, your hips go as well, right? They're not trailing behind. All right, folks, 30 seconds, let's go. You wanna inhale coming down, exhale when you press up. Slow and controlled. Inhale coming down, exhale when you press up. Got about 10 seconds. Let's get 2 more in. And last one, then we're to our feet. All right, so we're going up to our feet. We're going to go right into jumping jacks here. We're going to go 30 seconds. All right, let's go. Whew. So we're going to do several sets of those push-ups there, sticking with the 30 seconds like I mentioned. Fun little combo here with the jumping jacks. 10 seconds. Then we're going back to the floor. Time, you're back to the floor. Push-ups, 30 seconds. I'll go back so you can see me here. Push-ups, 30 seconds. Let's go. I would prefer slow and controlled. Full range of motion. Exhale on your press. Let's get 2 more with time. And 1 more. Back to jumping jacks, 30 seconds. Then we get a little break. Ten seconds. Time, relax. Grab some water. So that one was the most cardio intensive today because of the jumping jacks and the timing of it. Next, we're really going to go into more slower controlled stuff. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do, a lot of these are probably movements you've never done before. Okay, so bear with me as I explain them. First one, triceps, back of the arm. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to sit here, legs flat. All right, my hands, I'm going to make a diamond with my hands. I'm going to bring them behind me and make that diamond shape. The movement itself, I'm going to bend at the elbows back and I'm going to press. Okay, now when I do that press, I need to drive up with intention. Okay, I need to really press through the floor. Okay, so again, let me lower it a little bit more. There we go. All right, so again, legs straight in front, hands are making a diamond behind you. I'm going to bend at the elbows, leaning back with it, press up. Bend at the elbows, coming down, press. Slow coming down, press hard, fast up. Okay, keeping that diamond on the hands. You got 1 minute on this one. Again, this is probably something you have not done before. I don't just make these things up. Do not worry. You should be feeling a big burn here in your triceps, especially here when you lock the arms out, drive through the floor. Don't be surprised if you're feeling this in your stomach as well. Feeling all that burn there, isolating in the triceps. Again. And I'm back. There we go. So again, primarily your triceps should be burning there. And then it was also a great stomach exercise too. Okay. Next up, we're going to go into bear crawls. My favorite. So for the family of 4 doing this, be careful with your space. So what you're going to do is you're going to walk, depending on your space, forward and backwards. All right. So from the side, I don't have space, so I'm just going to show you the movement. You can either do this with your butt in the air and just walk like this, or you can tilt your hips down and take slow, controlled walks. That one with the hips down is typically harder. Since we're going to do 2 sets of these, I'm going to start with my butt up. Okay, so I'm going to go forward and backwards. I'm going to time this for 45 seconds. Time starts right now. Let's go. Channel the bear. So again, I'm going forward and backwards here. It's a great total body exercise. But right now, your shoulders and chest and triceps are what's doing most of the work here. Moving backwards is probably a little bit more difficult. I'm going to come back one more time. And time. Relax. Nice job. Next up, we're going to go into a dip variation. It is similar to that diamond dip we did, right? Except this time your hips are up. I'm going to turn my wrists away and I've got them shoulder width, okay? Hips up, very short range of motion. Bend at the elbows, press, okay? That's it. So the big difference is my butt is up on this one and my hands are farther away. Okay? More triceps. 1 minute. I might be being overzealous here. Let's go. Again, I know it looks simple, but when you're actually doing this burns a lot. All right? I want you to really think about the triceps, the back of the arms doing the work here. Right, it's a very short range of motion. I'm gently tapping my butt to the floor, but I'm not resting. Press. Slight bend in the elbows, press. As always, exhale when you press on something. So when I'm lifting up. Let's get 4 more with time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and relax. Shake it out. Next up, we're going to do incline push-ups. We're going to try to hit 12 reps of these. So I am going to use the table over here. So my hands are going to be on top. Again, this is something that you can do on a couch, on a chair, on a table, on anything, right? So incline push-up, we're thinking really top of the chest and shoulders here. 12 reps, you're going to go on my count with this one, right? A little different. Okay, hands up on top. Hips neutral, 12 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4 more, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, and last one, 12. Relax, shake it out. Grab a small sip of water if you need it. Whee. Good time so far, right? By the end of this, you're going to get to the point where you're not able to really get up anymore. But that's okay. That's why we're doing this. So next up, we're gonna go into a traditional dip. So I'm gonna sit on top of the table. I'm gonna scoot away and I'm gonna do 12 reps here, okay? Again, primarily triceps, shoulder and chest. So I got my hands facing forward here, right to the side of my butt. I'm gonna walk away, keeping my knees bent, straight down, straight up. All right, 1, 2, 3. So obviously a lot more range of motion than the one we did on the floor, right? You might feel this a little bit less in your triceps, more in your shoulders and chest because of the differences in the range of motion. 6, 7, 8, 9, 3 more, 10, 2 more, 11, last one, 12, shake it out. Oh. So next up, this is one I can pretty much guarantee that you've never done before. It's actually an awesome bicep exercise. And you're like, biceps, we have no equipment. Trust me. Okay, so it's gonna look kind of silly. It's gonna look like nothing is happening, but I'm telling you, if you're doing this correctly, it's gonna burn. Move, table. Okay, so I'm gonna grab under my knee. This is where all the work is coming from, okay? I'm gonna extend my legs out, keeping my head up, and then I'm gonna use my arms to pull. Squeeze your biceps, okay? Again, I know you're like, what? But I'm not pulling my legs in, my arms are pulling my legs in, okay? We're gonna go a minute. Extend the legs, you can come up with it if you wanna make it a little harder. Pull in using your arms, right? So you can kind of see the tension in my arms when I do this because I'm actively pulling, I'm resisting with my hamstrings in, okay? Trust me. Here we go. Pull, fight it. Again, if you're just kind of lazily pulling in, well, nothing's happening, right? But if you are fighting against your arms to pull in, your biceps are burning. Probably unlike something you've done before because you're used to doing a traditional bicep curl, right? You're pulling in your hamstrings that are resisting. Some of you are like, whoa, that's kind of a cool thing. I know. Again, I didn't create this though. This is from a book. I should pretend I created it actually. We still have I know it looks weird. Let's get one more. Last one. And relax. Oh, my biceps. Next up, we're gonna do a wrist curl. This is for your forearms, okay, and your grip. Again, doesn't look cool. All right, I'm gonna start with my arms out, and I'm just gonna wrist curl in, out and in. But again, it's all about the intention here, right? I am squeezing my forearms for dear life here. Okay, wrist curls. Feel free to walk around. But if you're just kind of doing this, nothing's happening. You need to squeeze. All right? This is also great because it's going to teach you muscle activation, which is so important. Right? So, right, imagine how much you're feeling this at the end of the minute. Now imagine if you added a little bit of weight into that. The hair. Sorry, I got it. Okay, again, squeeze. If someone was walking in the room, they're like, what are they doing? Squeeze hard, folks. Ugh. You can play around with the speed if you want to do a little faster, that's fine, but you got to squeeze and pump the arms, right? You'll be surprised how sore you are from those curls tomorrow. Got about 10 seconds left. Oh man, I'm feeling these. And relax. Good job, shake it out. You're probably feeling the burden all the way from your wrist, forearms, all the way up into bicep. Anywho, speaking of more weird looking things, we're gonna do a crab walk. And again, primarily triceps, shoulders, chest, but your whole body is really active here. So what I'm going to do, similar to the bear crawls, I'm just going to walk backwards. Okay, I've got my hands behind me. All right, 1 minute. Let's go. I've got my hips fairly high, and I'm walking. Now I know this is not the most comfortable thing in the world on your, on your wrists. If you need to take a break, take it. Whew. Make sure to use your heels to do some of the work, right? Take some of the strain off the wrists. Whew. Go back and forward one more time here. Time, relax. Whew. That's a tough combo. I do all these workouts prior, not the day of, obviously. That would be crazy. I did this one on Sunday on my own. Forgot how much it burned. Anyway, next up, we're going to do a push-ups again. We're going to do them a little differently. So we're going to go close grip to wide. So I'm going to move, basically. Okay? So I'm going to start in traditional. Then I'm going to move into close grip. Push up, walk, push up, walk. Okay? Now you can spend more time on one over the other. If you want to just hold a plank, if it's getting too tiring, that's totally fine. Okay? We're going to go 45 seconds here. Time starts right now. Walk, walk. It's a great core exercise as well, right? This is just a moving plank essentially, right? Control. Almost there, 10 seconds. Get one more push up in. Time, relax. Again, longer breaks today. Because we're a little over halfway there, but I don't want you to burn out. I think I just swallowed a hair. That's nice. Anywho, next up, more triceps. So this one, you're actually in the Cobra position if you do yoga. So I'll face you on this for the first one. So Cobra, my legs are flat, my hands are down by my side. And I'm gonna press up into that Cobra position, and I'm gonna lower. Press into the Cobra and lower, right? So now I'll do it from the side here. So essentially all I'm doing is pressing back, elbows back, right? So it's, again, super isolating the triceps. All right, I'm gonna go for a minute. This is gonna suck, all right? Oh, that's okay, that's why we're here. All right, peeps, Cobra, hands in, elbows in, press. Keep the elbows in. We don't wanna rest too long at the bottom. Ooh. Right, pretend there's a towel under your armpit. You don't want the towel to fall out. So you keep the elbows in, right? 30 seconds. Let's get 3 more. 1, 2, 1 more. 3. Shake it out. Oh my God. So next up, we're gonna go back to our decline push-ups, but this time I'm gonna change my grip up. All right, so I'm gonna bring it back. So the difference is this time is that I'm going to take an underhand grip before we did overhand, right? Underhand grip, you're going to feel this differently into parts of your chest. You're going to feel a little lower into your chest, okay? Even if it is still an incline, the hair is coming back. You can still feel it in the bottom of your chest with the hand placement, okay? 12 reps, same as before on my count, okay? Here we go. 1, a lot harder. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. 7, 8, 9, 3 more. Woo-hoo. 10, 2 more. 11, last one. 12, relax, shake it out. And don't be surprised if you're getting a failure on that one. Take a little break, shake it out. Oh, what do I want to take us next? Not yet, not yet. Maybe. We'll go into seated skull crusher. Not seated, excuse me. Kneeling skull crusher. So, handy dandy table again. The movement here is that I'm facing the table. So, I'm just showing you here. I'm walking my knees back. I'm gonna bend at the elbows, press. We did this actually last Thursday, I think it was. So a week ago. Again, triceps. Kneeling, press. All right. An awesome ab exercise too, because you're in that kneeling position farther away. It's almost like an ab wheel in a way. Okay, I'm gonna time this one. We're gonna jump to a minute. Hang tight. Okay. Here we go. Let's do it. All right, as you can probably guess, please be careful of your head. Your head dips just in front and under. Right? I'm not trying to headbutt this thing. I have my hands flat out in front of me. If you want to put them against the edge, you can do that. Depends on the surface, right? Bend at the elbows. Try to keep the elbows in. Everything in nice and tight. Exhale on your press. Let's get 3 more. 1, 2, 1 more. 3, relax. Oh my God. Crazy, right? It's amazing how difficult things can be. We have 0 equipment, right? Good times. All right. Do I want to be nice here? Do I? Yeah, let's do a little shoulder recovery section here. We're going to do YTWs. They're for the shoulder, front of the shoulder, middle of the shoulder, back of the shoulder. And then we're going to couple that with some punches. So not easy, but easy-ish. Yes. So we're going to be standing. And we're going to start with a Y. I'm going to bend at my knees. And then I'll go this way. I'm going to go thumbs up. I'm going to make a Y. Back down. Okay? Now, if you have equipment in front of you, if you have a soup can handy or something like that, you can do that. But these can be pretty gnarly even without equipment. All right? Here we go. Slow and controlled. Keeping the thumb up. From the side here, I've got a neutral back. Right? We should be feeling this in the shoulders. This is great for shoulder recovery, endurance. If you've hurt your shoulder before, like I have 10 million times, you've probably done this in physical therapy. It's great for your rotator cuff. We're going to do 10 more seconds, and then we're going to go right into punches, which is kind of not good for your rotator cuff. Whatever. Last one. right into punches. So a little bit more intensity than in our warm-up. It doesn't need to be faster, you're just punching a little harder, right? So not necessarily faster, but you're punching harder, right? 15 seconds. Time, you're gonna go into your T. So I'm gonna go straight down here, raise straight out. Okay, I like to do it with my thumb up, my palms out. That's just how I like to do it, but you can turn everything down if you want as well. But I'm gonna go thumbs up here. I'm trying not to swing with it. It's easy to swing your upper body with it, right? Try to stay again in that neutral position. Pinching those shoulder blades together. We're really thinking about the back of the shoulders and the upper back here. Keeping that thumb up. 15 seconds, I'm gonna go back to punches. Let's get 2 more. Back to punches again, same thing. Harder punches, not necessarily faster, okay? Ten seconds. And the last one is a W, so there's a bend at the elbows here, but it's a very similar movement. But I've got the bend at the elbows now. I'm going a little fast. Sorry, I got excited. Go a little slower. Pinch and squeeze and hold at the top. After this, we're going to jump into some not so fun stuff. 10 seconds. And relax. Next thing, we're going to do a lot of names for it. I like to call it a Judo Push-Up. So what I'm going to do here is essentially I'm in downward dog, okay? Hands, traditional push-up position. I'm going to go butt in the air, chin to my chest. And then I'm going to drop my head to the floor, bend at the elbows. And press, okay? I would say this is probably the hardest thing all day. These are extremely tiring. They're difficult, but I believe in you, okay? So let's do 2 sets. Let's do 5 reps. Take a break, 5 reps, okay? The modification for this, really the only big difference here is if you're on your knees, you just want to get your chin to your chest more and angle a bit, okay? So first set, 5 reps. It's hard to breathe and talk on this one. I'll do my best. Butt up, head down, bend at the elbows. 1, not fun. 2, chin to the chest. 3, 2 more. 4, last one, get low. 5, relax. 15 seconds, shake it out. Right, and you can see I was getting towards failure on that. Right, that last one, I was struggling to get up. Shake it out. Round number 2. Another 5 reps. Let's do it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 2 more. 4, last one. 5, relax. Holy moly. Shake it out. Take a little break. Where do I want to take us next? We'll do up downs, then we'll do some Skullcrushers, and then we'll go into a bit more gentle stuff. So about 4 more challenging ones. Doing good with time. So let's go up downs. So we're gonna just basically start in low position, And then I'm going to walk up to high plank position. Down to the elbows, walk up. Okay? I'm going to do this a bit slower. 45 seconds worth. Let's go. So I'm just moving up and down. The hardest part is that shift from down to up. Try to keep the hips nice and neutral here. Try not to swing too much. "15 seconds. Couple more. Time, relax. Holy moly. Next up, we're going to go into a decline push-up. So back to my table. This is, again, a challenging version of a push-up because the range of motion is significantly increased. Okay? So for those of you asking about modification on this one, I would suggest just putting your feet up and holding a high plank position. Okay? Because if you're struggling with push-ups and you go to do one with there's more range of motion, probably not going to have much success. So you'll see in my starting position, just hold a plank. If you feel comfortable, go to a slight bend, all right? So we're going to do 2 sets. Let's do 5 reps, similar to what we did before. 2 sets, 5 reps. So it's feet up on top. Push-ups, here we go. 1, right? You can see I'm hitting my chest to the floor. 2, 3, 2 more. 4, last one. 5, relax, shake it out. Now I had to make some adjustments there because I noticed my hips were dropping a lot. So, curse of the camera, I suppose. I guess it's a good thing. Shake it out, 10 more seconds, then we'll go into the second round and final round of that. Then we'll do a couple more things and do some lower back stuff. All right, we're back up. Another 5 reps. Wow. Hips up, Jeff. Here we go. That's 1, 2, 3, 2 more. 4, last one. 5, relax. Oh my God. Woo. Shake it out. Next up, I'd probably argue this is one of the more demanding ones we've done. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be on my hands. I'm going to be on my, on my elbows and my forearms. And I'm going to press up through my knuckles into a Skullcrusher position. And then I come back down, okay? This is not easy. I struggle with this one too. But drop to your knees if you need to, okay? So I'll go from the side. So I'm on my low plank position. And then I'm going to push up through my hands and straighten my arms. And then I come back down. Okay, so I'm driving up and I end up here with my arms straight. I know. Let's shoot for, you know what, I'll time this one. Let's do this one for 45 seconds. Happy thoughts, I'm gonna be struggling with you. Let's go, folks. So I'm gonna press, straighten, back down. Press my knuckles through the floor, straighten, down, straighten, press. Ah, woo. Let's get 2 more. Last one, let's go. And relax. Oh my God. Brutal, right? Oh. Grab some water. We're gonna do about 5 minutes, probably about 5. of some back strengthening stuff. Not nearly as demanding, don't worry. All right. So, whew, I'm gonna lay flat on my stomach here. I'm gonna keep my arms down by my side. I'm gonna do a Superman for my lower back and the back side of my body. So upper back, mid back, low back, booty, hamstrings, okay? We're gonna do a minute. I'm gonna hold for 3 at the top. So arms here, raise, hold, 1, 2, 3, come back down, okay? That's it. Again, I'm squeezing everything together, my shoulders, my glutes. Lift, squeeze. Should feel nice after all that pressing we've done. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Let's get one more after this. And last one. Good. Arms out. I'm going to raise. I'm going to push. I'm going to pull back down to the floor. Okay? Oh, I got hair all over me. Gross. So I'm going to lift, push, pull, down. All right? I cannot look that direction anymore. Here we go. Pull, down. Raise, push, pull. "20 seconds. Let's get one more. Down and relax. Whew. I can't talk and do this. Next one, we're just going to do a static version. We're just going to hold for 30 seconds at the top. I'm going to keep my arms down and to the side on this one, just for my own comfort. But you're just going to hold that position at the top. That's it. All right, 30 seconds. Here we go. Up and hold. Squeeze, be long. Point the toes, point the fingers. Hold it. Pull those shoulder blades together. Squeeze your butt. "15 seconds. Lift up tall, squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, time, relax. Whew. Shake it out. Perfect timing. Last thing we're gonna do today. I have 2 cats and their hair is everywhere. I'm so sorry, but we're in my living room, so. The last thing I want you to do is I want you to pick any of those exercises that we did, whichever one was the hardest. So the one you struggled on the most, all right? I'm gonna do the lying Cobra tricep press. I absolutely hated that because I felt it so much, all right? But whatever you pick, it's gonna be a minute, okay? So 1 minute, pick any of those exercises we did. I kind of regret choosing this now. All right, 1 minute, any of those exercises. Let's go. Oh God. Oh, it burns already. If you are copying me here, walk the elbows back. Hands should be almost under the chest. Makes a big difference. Oh, we still have 30 seconds. So we're going to failure here. 10 seconds. One more time, relax. Holy moly. Shake it out, you're gonna stand up. Grab some water if you need it. Let's stretch the arms out a bit. All right, grab behind the elbow, pull it across the chest. This should feel amazing right now. This is stretching exactly what we've been drilling so much, right? The triceps. Shoulders as well. As always, I'm actively pulling across and itching my face. All right, pull. We're gonna spend a long time here, about 40 seconds. Whew. That's a hard one. Sometimes people have a sense that because it's a body weight workout, you can't work your upper body, which is absolutely not the case, right? Switch it up. It's amazing the amount of things that you really can do when you're just at home and don't have equipment. Think about how easy it's going to be when you have equipment, right? Pull it across. Woo. Big squeeze, big pull. Stretching the neck and the shoulders out. Reach the arm down to the side, pull down on the head lightly. And I'm really reaching with the opposite hand, like I'm trying to grab something from the ground. And I'm gently pulling, ear to my shoulder. You should feel that throughout your trapezoids. So from your neck, down to your shoulders, down to your biceps, down to your wrist. Switch it up. Down and pull. You can wiggle your fingertips a little bit. Down and pull. We're going to stretch the triceps out. I'm so sorry. And hair all over me. Grab the arm behind the back. I'm going to pull down on the top of the elbow. I'm going to pull down and back, stretching out the triceps. Uh-oh. Sorry. My battery is low. Good thing the class is pretty much over. Switch it up. Right hand reaches back. Grab, bite down, push down on the elbow. So I'm reaching down. Woo. One final circle. Slap of the arms up and down to what we did when we started. Couple seconds there. And that is it, folks. You are done. Thanks for sticking around, everybody. Woo. You're welcome, everyone. Remember, if you have questions, feel free to stick around and ask. No more water.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Sure thing, Sandra.
Thank you. We had a
Yeah,
great
no problem.
time.
Thanks for joining in.
Yeah. Bye.
Awesome.
Appreciate it.
Really like those bicep workouts.
I know, right? It's crazy how effective they actually are.
Yeah, totally. That was good.
It looks like someone else just mentioned that in the chat too. That's funny. Well, thanks for joining in. I appreciate it.
Yep. Take care.
How did I hurt my shoulders? Just overuse. I separated actually my right shoulder a long time ago when I was wrestling. And then this left one it's just a strain. It's nothing super bad. It's just I just was overworking. And that was at the IMA when I was really focusing on just heavier lifting. And I didn't stretch enough. So that'll do it. Plus I'm old. Cool. Any other questions there? Stick around for a little bit. See ya.